today's global economy, supply chain financing ensure business runs smoothly. Yet, challenges like fraud and lack of trust continue to disrupt financial transactions, causing inefficiency and risks. The Internet of Things is a revolutionizing financial technology by enabling real-time tracking, secure authenticated and transparent data sharing. Our research explores how LOT can mitigate fraud and enhance trust in the supply chain financing in Malaysia. Through this study, we examine LOT's role in a fraud prevention, trust building, and financial security. Our finding aims to provide recommendations for business, financial institutions, and policymakers to adopt LOT-driven solutions. By leveraging LOT technology, Malaysia's financial sector can move toward a smarter, more secure and trustworthy supply chain financial ecosystem.
Mean score of 1.725 shows strong agreement that IoT plays a major role in reducing fraud in supply chain finance. Respondents view tools like sensor and real-time monitoring as highly effective in preventing fraud. IoT enables continuous data transfer and improved transparency, helping minimize manipulation and enhance traceability. The team support this trust in IoT technology as a risk reducer, highlight how real-time access to data can prevent fraud. Meanwhile, level of technology acceptance show that while respondents are optimistic, factors like cost infrastructure and data protection still influence adoption. With a mean score of 1.9, the findings show that respondents generally agree IoT increases trust in supply chain financing. It builds stronger connection among financial institutions, manufacturers, and suppliers, where trust is critical for collaboration. IoT ability to share real-time data openly help reduce information gaps and boost stakeholder confidence. This is reinforced by two key themes: building trust through data transparency, which show how IoT strengthens relationship across the value chain, and reducing misunderstanding and fraud, as data help minimize error and building a more reliable financing environment. The mean score of 2.05 reflects respondents' awareness of major barriers to IoT adoption. They raise practical concerns, especially within the Malaysian supply chain finance context, pointing to infrastructure gaps, highly implementation costs, and data privacy risks. This suggests a clear disconnect between global IoT model and local realities. The key themes include cost and infrastructure issue, highlighting the need of significant investment, data security and privacy with concern over potential of sensitive data and lack of technology expertise, noting a shortage of skilled professionals to manage IoT system effectively.
The mean score of 1.525 reflects the strongest agreement among all findings. Respondents clearly believe that IoT significantly enhances transaction transparency and helps prevent fraud. Through automated data exchange and real-time analytics, IoT improves process visibility and traceability across supply chain finance. This is supported by three teams: real-time data transparency, which allows stakeholders to monitor transactions continuously, and next is fraud risk reduction, as early detection helps prevent fraudulent activities, and the third team is increased trust, which strengthens the overall stability and security of the financial ecosystem. With a mean score of 2.025, the findings show clear agreement that IoT increases accountability among stakeholders in supply chain finance. Real-time data makes every action traceable and verifiable, reinforcing ethical behavior and responsibility. This goes beyond visibility. IoT also strengthens governance in financial processes. Two key themes to support this: real-time monitoring ensures increased accountability, where continuous tracking discourages unethical actions, and the next one is reduction of conflicts and denial of responsibility, showing that transparent data helps resolve disputes more efficiently. For the last question, with a mean score of 2.05, reflects moderate agreement that IoT plays a key role in building long-term trust in supply chain finance. Respondents see IoT as a foundation for stable relationships between companies and financial institutions, supported by real-time data, automation, and secure data sharing. Three teams reinforce this: First one is long-term trust building, emphasizes transparency and data integrity. Second one is reduction of uncertainty, shows that real-time data leads to better risk assessment. And the last one is strengthening business relationships, highlights how open information builds lasting trust. However, optimism is cautious given existing adoption barriers.
Based on our study, we would like to recommend several steps to improve the use of IoT in supply chain financing. First of all, business and financial institutions should invest in IoT infrastructure such as sensors, RFID, and real-time tracking system. This is help in detecting fraud quickly and improving data accuracy. Second, regulatory bodies like Bank Negara Malaysia and MDEC should introduce clear policies and guidelines just to make sure that it supports the safe and standardized of IoT implementation. Third one is strong cybersecurity. Strong cybersecurity measure must be put in place. This includes using of blockchain compatible IoT system to protect the financial data and build the trust. Is collaboration between SMEs, banks and logistic companies should be strengthened. This is because sharing real-time data will help in better to create the decision and smoother operation. Lastly, the government can encourage the IoT adoption through the financial incentive and awareness programs, especially for small and medium-sized business. In conclusion, with proper planning, support and collaboration, IoT has the potential to create a more secure, transparent and trustworthy supply about the chain financing system in Malaysia. That's all from me. Thank you.
To conclude, this research highlights the transformative potential of IoT in supply chain financing. It helps to reduce fraud, increases trust, and improve transparency through real-time tracking and data sharing. While there are challenges like high cost, data security, and regulatory issues, these can be overcome with the right investment and policy support. If addressed properly, IoT can modernize our financial infrastructure, making it more efficient and secure and also reliable. For Malaysia, this means a future of smarter, safer and more inclusive supply chain finance. And that's all from me. Thank you.